I request everyone to put their mobile phones on silent. The guests are arriving. The guests are arrived. I request everyone to rise. Our guests have arrived.
Please welcome them with a big round of applause.
लावलेलं काय करू आम्ही
Good morning. A very warm welcome to everyone present here, respected guests, esteemed faculty, and all my dear friends. I, Jitna Chavan, and I, Anushka Ghanekar, are your host for this section of today's inaugural ceremony. With profound gratitude and excitement, we welcome you to Utopia 2026. Today, we don't just inaugurate a festival, we unveil an immersive part of our heritage, the curated journey through the richness of our Indian culture and a tribute to the unbreakable spirit that binds us as one. To begin with our formal inauguration, I request everyone to please stand up in attention for the recitation of our national song, followed by our national anthem.
शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Bharat Mata Ki. Thank you everyone. Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year's annual celebration is graced by the presence of eminent luminaries, whose participation adds immense prestige to our gathering. To formally greet and introduce our distinguished chief guest and guest of honor, I now call upon our respected principal, Dr. Kaushal Prasad sir, on the dais.
Iris or Iris? Iris or bright दिसते नाही, डार्क दिसते नाही एकदम.
Honorable President of today's function, Amrita Katara Madam, esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. S.B. Pandit Sir, distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Basant Dabholkar Ji, Vice Principal, Milind Yadav Sir, a student's representative on the dais and off the dais, Parul Vaidya Madam, Dr. K.L. Asnare Sir, Sri Ram Babu Ji, all the invited guests, parents, faculty and students. Wish you all a very good morning. I feel immense joy in welcoming you all for the inaugural ceremony of Utopia and Brainwaves 2026. On this auspicious occasion, I am pleased to introduce and warmly welcome our distinguished guests to you all. Friends, today we are deeply honored to have among us a visionary leader whose life beautifully blends technology, leadership and social responsibility. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. S.B. Pandit Sir. He is the co-founder of KPIT Technology, a globally respected organization working in software-defined mobility, autonomous driving, electrification and clean energy solutions that power millions of vehicles worldwide. Dr. Pandit is an alumnus of MIT School of Management, USA, a gold medalist chartered accountant, recipient of multiple honorary doctorates from Coventry University, Amity University and EMD University, and co-author of an award-winning book, Leapfrogging to Pole Vaulting, which is very popular. He also leads Kirtane and Pandit Chartered Accountants, one of the largest Indian origin multinational firm. And he is also on the board of Thermax Limited. Beyond corporate, he has also contributed to policy making, research, leadership, development, and environmental initiatives. He has co-founded and guided institutions such as Pune International Center and Janmani. He strengthened policy research through his support to Center for Sustainable Development at Gokhale Institute of Politics and Economics. He has also represented India's industry on significant platforms, including as President of MCCIA and Chairman of Research Council at CEERI. His vision for clean energy future is exemplified by his contribution to India's National Green Hydrogen Mission and his innovative Hridaya initiative. Hridaya stands for Hydrogen Revolution for India's Development of Agriculture and Energy, which aims to harness technology to uplift agricultural and energy sector. Dr. Pandit is a leader who believes that technology must serve humanity. His journey truly reflects excellence guided by values. Sir, your gracious presence among us today is indeed an honor and inspiration for us. On behalf of our institution, I extend a heartfelt and warm welcome to you. Friends, on this joyous occasion, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Basant Prasad Davolkar, an IAS officer from 2022 batch and an alumnus of FAMT from the 2019 batch. Currently serving as Deputy Collector and Sub-Divisional Officer in Bardez, Mr. Basant Prasad Davolkar joined from a mechanical engineering student in these very classrooms. Journey from a mechanical engineering student in this very classroom of FAMT to serving the nation is truly inspiring. Mr. Basant secured an outstanding All India rank of 76 in the UPSC Civil Service examinations. During his training at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie, he distinguished himself not only academically but also through remarkable leadership and creativity. He has served as Assistant Group Leader for Strategic Defense Attachments, gaining exposure to the Army in Tawang, the Navy in Visakhapatnam, and Air Force in Tezpur. His achievement extends beyond administration. He was a state finalist in the Startup India initiative of the Ministry of Commerce and has received multiple awards in poetry, photography, and for outstanding contribution at the Academy. These accomplishments reflect a personality that beautifully balances intellect with creativity and service with sensitivity. His commitment to social and environmental causes, including conservation initiative and work in tribal region, demonstrate deep responsibility and compassion towards society. It is a matter of great honor that a student of our institution has risen to such remarkable heights. Mr. Basant Davolkar, your achievements are not only personal milestone, but it is a source of inspiration for all our students of Phenolix Academy. You stand as a shining example of what determination, discipline, and dedication can accomplish. On behalf of FAMT, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to you. We are deeply honored by your presence and welcome back to your alma mater. Friends, please join once again in extending a warm welcome to our chief guest and guest of honor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are grateful for introducing our audience with such illustrious personalities. Thank you once again.
Now, for a floral welcome, I request Ms. Amrita Katara ma'am to felicitate the chief guest, Shri Ravi Pandit sir, as a token of our love and respect for being with us today.
Now to felicitate our today's guest of honor, Shri Vasant Dabholkar sir, as a token of deepest respect and admiration, I once again request Katara ma'am to welcome him.
Now, to welcome Ms. Amrita Katara ma'am, I request Principal Dr. Kaushal Prasad sir to come forward. Now, to welcome our respected Principal sir, Kaushal Prasad sir, I request Vice Principal Dr. Yadav sir to come forward.
Now to welcome our respected Vice Principal Dr. Yadav sir, I request a student's representative to come forward and welcome you.
Now, to welcome our Students' General Secretary, Master Nikhil Apte, I request student representative to come forward.
Now to welcome our Students' General Secretary, Ms. Isha Chikle, I request a student's representative to come forward.
Now, to welcome our Technical Secretary, Master Swanand Sheney, I request students representative to come forward.
Hello. बरं काय केलं हा भेट ना अरे तुला सांगतो गंमत सांग जरा मला पार वगैरे नाही
Now to welcome Technical Secretary Anushka Talodekar, I request a student representative to welcome her. Thank you everyone. I request everyone to be seated. I once again acknowledge my thanks and gratitude towards the dignitaries on the dais for being with us and everyone present in the audience for this ceremony.
Now, I request Student General Secretaries Nikhil and Isha to present their report.
Distinguished Chief Guest, esteemed guest of honor, Honorable Managing Trustee, respected Principal Sir, dignitaries on and off the dais, dear professors, staff, parents, and all my fellow friends. We welcome you all to the celebration of boundless creativity, that is Utopia 2026. I am Isha Chikle, your Student Secretary.
And I am Nikhil Apte, This year, the theme of Utopia is Beyond Blueprints. The Indian Industrial Revolution marked the transformation of India from a traditional agrarian economy to an emerging industrial power. And that is exactly the journey we have brought to you through this festival. Over the past years, our management team has made sure that everyone enjoys both the cultural and technical events that take place during festive days. In the 2 days of Utopia, we will get to embrace events like dance, drama, Swar Sandhya and Voice of FMT.
Let us now turn our focus to the milestones of the year 2025 and 26. Under the category of rankings, FMT secured 5th rank among private engineering institutes in University of Mumbai. According to the results published by India Today, MDRS survey, FMT secured the following ranks. First, 178th rank among all the private engineering institutes in India. Second, 23rd rank among private engineering institutes in Maharashtra. And finally, 5th rank among private engineering institutes in University of Mumbai.
Moving on to the extracurriculars, now I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate some of the outstanding achievements accomplished by our students that made us immensely proud. In a cultural, FMT achieved a historic milestone during the grand finale of the prestigious Purushottam Karandak, held at Bharat Natya Mandir. The college was honored with award for Best Experimental One-Act Play for Thongya, marking a proud and memorable achievement. Further adding to the glory, Gayatri Shinde received Encouragement Award for Excellence in Acting for her performance in Tukaramachi Topi. The grand final took place on 28 December 2025, making it a truly celebratory and unforgettable day for the entire institution. On 12 December, at divisional final round, Loksatta Lokambika competition, Finolex emerged victorious with an outstanding performance. The college secured the following accolades: Best Lightning Design, Best Set Design, Best Jury's Choice for Acting, Best Actor, Male Prasad Fadke, Best Writer and Best Director.
FMT students delivered an exceptional performance at the 58th Mumbai University Youth Festival, which took place at Patwardhan High School, Ratnagiri, on 21st of August 2025. The Philolox Academy secured multiple zonal and university level honors, including first, zonal first prize for Marathi One Act Play, zonal third prize for Marathi Skit, zonal second prize for Indian Group Song. On 19th February, we commemorated Shiv Jayanti under the inspiring leadership of our Cultural Secretary Atharva Joshi. The celebration was a resounding success, reverently honoring the remarkable legacy of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and reflecting his enduring ideals of bravery, visionary leadership and progressive thinking.
In sports, our table tennis team once again rose to the occasion, clinching the first place at the Mumbai University Zonal Round Table Tennis Tournament. This victory is particularly special as it marks the second consecutive year that Team FMT has emerged as the champions in the prestigious tournaments. Marking another notable achievement, Aryan Kirloskar had been selected to represent the zonal level in cricket. A remarkable victory had reflects his dedication, talent and hard work.
In the social sector, the NSS Best Volunteer Awards recognize outstanding dedication and service among our students. In the boys category, Yash Prabhu secured first prize, followed by Sarvesh Lok in second place and Atharva Zamsandekar in third. In the girls category, first prize was awarded to Sanika Shedye and Arundhati Bhopal. Second prize to Madhya Konkari and Anushka Shevde, and third prize to Arya Vichare. In the training and placement sector, the department has witnessed a commendable number of students securing placements across various companies this academic year.
As we celebrate Utopia today, let us view it not merely as an event, but as an opportunity to discover the new dimensions for ourselves. It is a platform where ideas take shape, talents find expression, and ambitions move one step closer to reality. Within this space, we are free to explore our creativity while maintaining purpose and professionalism. Think of this moment like a sunrise. Once it passes, it never returns in the exact same way. Each experience is unique, and once it fades, it becomes only a memory. So let us embrace this occasion with enthusiasm, participate wholeheartedly, and make the most of every opportunity it offers.
Thank you everyone, and let us unite in making this Utopia an unforgettable celebration.
Thank you everyone. Now I request the Brainwaves Chief Coordinators Swanand and Anushka to present their report.
Hello everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, respected guest of honor, respected President Ma'am, respected Managing Trustee, respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, Heads of Department, distinguished guests, and faculty members, participants, and dear friends. A very pleasant morning to one and all. It is a matter of immense pride and privilege for us to stand before you today to present an official report of prestigious technical event, Brainwaves 2026.
Brainwaves is a technical fest of the FMT where the brain meets innovation to create new ideas and solutions. It is a platform where students come together to gain knowledge, explore creativity, and apply that knowledge in the real-world challenges and competitions. Brainwaves is designed to encourage learning beyond textbooks. It connects ideas with action, creativity with technology, and imagination with innovation.
As it is rightly said, excellence is never an accident. It is a result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution.
Brainwaves 2026 was organized to improve analytical thinking, encourage creativity, and build strong connections between different colleges. This year, the event had free entry so that all students could participate equally. Invitations were sent to many colleges to promote healthy inter-college competitions. And we are happy to share that the response was very positive and encouraging.
Now moving forward, the three major flagship events of Brainwaves were Stabilia, the self-balancing robot competition, then BrainBite, AI arena competition, then Kalakriti. Now allow us to begin with our first technical event, Stabilia.
Stabilia is an exciting technical event designed to test students' analytical thinking, technical skills, and problem-solving abilities. In this event, participants design and build a self-balancing robot that maintains stability on its own. It challenges their knowledge of sensors, programming, and control system in the competitive and innovation environment.
To ensure effective preparation, a Stabilia workshop was conducted prior to the final competition. This workshop played a significant role in guiding participants, clarifying concepts, and provide structured training.
We received participation from more than 60 teams, including teams from other institutes. The feedback from participants was overwhelming, positive, appreciating the well-planned structure and technical depth of the sections.
The final round of Stabilia was conducted on 20 and 21st of February, featuring intense competition and enthusiastic participation. The event included an attractive prize pool of 25,000, which added excitement and motivation for all the teams.
The workshop helped students to improve their performance in the final round. Stabilia shows that with good preparation and hard work, success is possible.
Now, let's look into the highlights of our second major event, BrainBite, which is an AI arena competition. BrainBite was an AI-focused event designed to match today's modern technological advancement. The competition includes the prompt engineering round, model selection round, AI debugging round, and then there is a online AI reasoning test.
The event had participation from 18 teams, including students from our colleges and other district colleges.
A major highlight of BrainBite was a guest lecture provided by valuable insights into real-world AI application and industry expectations. At BrainBite, we organize various guest lectures to inspire and guide our students.
Technology is the best when it brings together people and empowers them to grow. BrainBite successfully inspire participants to explore artificial intelligence responsibly and creatively.
Brainwaves also celebrated artistic intelligence through Kalakriti. Kalakriti was uniquely structured to include participation not only from higher education institutes but also from school students. The objective was to promote creativity, artistic excellence, patience, and innovations at various educational levels.
In Kalakriti, a total 12 creative events were included with participation from our college as well as other colleges. The events were mainly pot painting, curve and mug painting, rangoli, sketching, DSLR and mobile photography, painting, best out of west, origami, knitting, quilling and other creative art forms.
Kalakriti showed that creativity and technical skills go hand in hand. It proved that innovation happens not in just lab but also through art.
Brainwaves also supported by the active participation of the different departmental associations in our college. Let me take you through them. Technocraft, SCM IT department, Tech Venture Access, CSC department, Mekotsav, MESA, Mechanical department, Electra, ESA, Electrical department, TechSpring, Excel, EXTC department, Fusion, Association of Chemical Students, Excellencia, SAM, MCA department, Cyber Arena, CISA, CSC Cybersecurity.
Brainwaves 2K26 was not simply a technical fest, it was a comprehensive platform for learning, innovation, creativity, and collaboration. The event successfully encouraged intercollegiate participation, promoted inclusivity through free entry, provided exposure to emerging technologies, celebrated both technical and creative talents, strengthened academic and professional networking.
We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our respected principal sir, our honorable vice principal sir, Professor Swapnali Tele ma'am, coordinator of the Brainwaves, Professor Suha Atle ma'am, coordinator of the Brainwaves, all heads of the departments, faculty coordinators, the entire Brainwaves teams, student volunteers and participants.
Their continuous support, mentorship, and guidance were instrumental in making Brainwaves a grand success. As it is wisely said, success is a sum of small effort and repeated day and day out. Brainwaves shows the power of teamwork, dedication, and shared vision.
With a new energy and determination, we hope to make Brainwaves even bigger and better in years ahead.
With this, we respectfully conclude the official report presentation of Brainwaves 2K26. Thank you for your gracious presence and encouragement.
Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Swanand and Anushka. Now, it's time to give our ears to the address of Ms. Amrita Katara ma'am, the Managing Trustee of Hope's Foundation. I request her to express her views and share her thoughts with us today.
A respected Chief Guest, Dr. Ravi Pandit, a guest of honor, Mr. Vasant Abholkar, our esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, and our students. It gives me great pleasure to be here for Utopia 2K26. FAMT was founded in 1996 by my grandfather, late P.P. Chabria, with a noble vision to provide quality technical education to the younger generation. As we approach nearly 3 decades of this journey, we stand here today with deep gratitude, reflecting on how far we have come and looking forward to what we can achieve. Over 2,500 students have graduated from this institution. Many are first-generation learners who dared to dream big. Today, they are contributing meaningfully across India and around the world, and several have become entrepreneurs. The positive impact of this institution has had, especially in the Konkan region, is remarkable. I am confident that our founder president would feel deeply gratified seeing how his vision continues to transform lives. We are living in a time of extraordinary technological change. The world is evolving rapidly and technology is advancing much faster than before. For centuries, the human mind was the center of every invention and every machine. Gradually, repetitive and precision-based work was taken over by machines and automation. Today, we are witnessing an even greater shift. Artificial intelligence can now analyze data, learn patterns, and support decision-making. It is entering domains that were once thought of as exclusively human. For all of you, this presents both challenges and opportunities. While technology will continue to advance, I firmly believe that human creativity, ethics, empathy, and vision will always be irreplaceable. The future of engineering lies not in competition between humans and machines, but in the collaboration between human intelligence and AI. Those who learn to adapt, to think critically, and to respond to the changes and responsibly harness emerging technology will lead the next wave of innovation. As educators, our responsibility is to ensure that this institution is not only imparting technical knowledge, but also builds character and leadership. As students, your responsibility is to make the most of every opportunity you receive here. Today, I congratulate the faculty, staff, and students for their dedication and achievements. Thank you, and I wish you all a wonderful Utopia 2K26.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I humbly request today's guest of honor, Shri Vasant Dabholkar sir, to address us and share his thoughts with us today.
respected dignitaries on the dais, and you all, my dear college juniors and respected faculty members. So it's very nostalgic moment for me to enter in the academy after almost 5-6 years. So I graduated from this academy in 2019 from mechanical branch, and after and around 2022 I cracked UPSC exam, and after that I was extremely busy around different parts of India, so I couldn't come back to my alma mater. And finally the day came, and I got posted in Goa. I got invitation from the academy. I'm so grateful to the academy faculty and our principal sir, vice principal sir, to invite me here, and it's very nice moment for me to come here. Yes. So I come from Vengurla Taluka of Sindhudurg district, and my background was extremely rural. I studied in Marathi medium school, in government school only. My father used to work in ST, state transport, and I was from very humble, normal background. So I chose the college after JEE because I got TFWS scheme. I don't know whether it's continuing still now or not. But for that my tuition fee got waived off, and that was a big relief for me to get admission and to sustain here for sustain engineering for 4 years. Otherwise, I was not having intention to go into engineering because of we could not afford the fees of the engineering. So I always say I am an accidental engineer because I wanted to do some graduation, and I luckily got admission here under TFWS, and that's how I entered in this academy. Sometimes what happens is like we have some privileges and we don't recognize them unless and until we go away from those privileges. For example, in this academy, when I was here, I was not realizing the kind of healthy environment here. Healthy, I mean there is no hierarchy in the seniors and juniors. Especially in the north part of India, the colleges have hierarchy wherein your seniors you have to call them sir, madam. There is sort of ragging, not in the very serious form, but in other colleges that might happen that there is sort of bullying or some sort of not so good things happens still in India. But in our college, I am very proud that across the batches, it's a very healthy environment wherein you can directly approach your faculty members. Most of the faculty members act as the parents here, and they guide you. They whatever you need, like apart from the academical के लिए तो lot of faculties are there, they help you out. But even informally, even if you are facing some problem, any issue, you can reach out to your faculty and then they help you out. That was my experience, and I am so grateful for this college that gave me healthy environment to grow, because this college years, I feel these are the very foundational years. You grow mentally. Like 10th class, 11th class, 12th class, you are more into कि चलो ये करना है, and I have to get good marks in SSC, I have to get good marks in HSC. At that point, you don't explore much of the social angles of your life. Social angles means friendships or any sort of relationships with your family, your batchmates, your neighbors, everything. So that you don't really explore till 12th, but college is a place wherein you grow mentally. You explore different ideology. You are exposed to the politics. You have access to social media, so you know what is happening in the state, happening in the district, happening in the nation. So this is the time you should explore more into a lot other things, and that is the time I would say through the college we were fortunate to have different industrial visits. I remember Chavan sir took us to the Bangalore for some HVAC exhibition, and there was car key competition. We went to Visakhapatnam, and there were some exhibitions in Mumbai, industrial visits in Mumbai. So at that time, that was my first exposure to the urban city. how Mumbai looks like or how Bangalore looks like. We explored their Kaban Park in Bangalore, different museums in Bangalore, different organizations in Visakhapatnam. And at that time, that was my first exposure. Okay, how a world apart from Ratnagiri Sindhudurg looks like. And at that time, I felt ki we are very backward in a sense ki I have to grow much more to do something good in my life. And during the college ka third year, fourth year, I was exposed to, at that time mobile came, social media came, data became free almost if you are part of that Jio ka thing, data, 1 GB data free and all those things. So that happened in my college third, fourth year. And that time I was exposed to the national politics. Okay, I used to listen to a lot of interviews, let's say Manmohan Singh or Sushma Swaraj or Jayalalitha, and all the national politics across the parties, across the ideologies. At that time I felt ki, okay, this can be a good career for me to proceed. For example, I can have some career wherein I can impact more and more lives. So I didn't want to restrict my career to one particular domain. So that was my approach, and I felt ki UPSC can be an exam wherein if I can write that exam, I can do something better in life. In a sense, I can impact more and more lives. During my college third year, fourth year, I had no idea what is UPSC exam. Literally zero idea. Who is collector, who is district magistrate, who is secretary, how this entire governance or administration runs. I had zero idea. But during college last year, because of YouTube, I used to see a lot of UPSC interviews which are there on YouTube. And there I felt, okay, this is something nice, this is something good, and actually I can do it. But I had one fear, the typical engineering fear that I was not studious at all. I was very general student, matlab not very poor, not very talented. I was like very average student because I used to study just one day before the exam and I used to directly write the paper. I know most of the students must be doing that. So I was homesick. So every weekend I used to go home. Every weekend, not even a single weekend I was there in Ratnagiri. I remember I used to bunk last lecture or I guess not. The first year I used to bunk lecture or something. I used to calculate what all lectures I can bunk so that I can make that 75% attendance ka thing. So I know you are all laughing, you must be doing that. So I used to catch train Diva Mandvi down south jane wali, and then upcoming time I used to come by Tutari Express Sunday evening. And weekend I used to be in the home, I used to do gardening, I used to explore my hobbies, spend time with the families. All of the assignments even I used to write in the train sometimes. I know it's horrific, but some trains are like very steady, so in it you can write your assignments. So I used to do that. I would not recommend that to you, but I was not very studious. So one of the fear for me to write UPSC exam is like whether I can study for so long or not, because I used to study 1 day, 2 day before the exam, and I used to get a sufficient good pointer. And for that I was like, can I do study for like 12 hours a day, 13 hours a day, 14 hours a day, because it's a requirement of the exam. And for one continuous year, you have to sit in the one place and study for 12 to 13 hours per day. So that was my biggest fear. But then I determined ki chalo, let's do it. We have to do it anyhow. And that's how I thought in the last year of my college ki I'll prepare for UPSC. Two notable things from the college I would like to say. There was a workshop, I forgot the name of the workshop, but wherein one teacher came from outside and they taught us stage daring, and they taught us how to dance basically by coming front. Mechanical ka there is a seminar room wherein they got all the students and then they tell ki chalo dance on. They played some good music. I still remember that song YMCA, something like that. And they made us dance there. So lot of students felt ki are ye kya chal raha hai? Matlab, is it good? Is it, what is it? Or even because it's something non-curricular. But I felt ki first time at that point I danced in front of everybody, and then I felt ki nobody is laughing, and then everybody danced, and then everybody thought ki nobody is laughing. So that was a kind of movement wherein everyone felt ki okay, chalo, we can do it. So stage daring is something which is very important for your stage. you all must be thinking कि चलो ये क्या करके क्या ही मिलेगा, or you know why I am doing it, or you know why to go on a stage, why to participate in the competition. I can just lie on the bed and do social media scrolling. But no, it's very important. For 3 years of the college, first, second, third, I was not participative at all, whether it's Ben in Waves or Utopia. But in the last year of the college, I realized it's very important, and then I did anchoring in the Utopia from this stage itself. And trust me, it helped me a lot in a way to know myself better, whether what qualities I have, what can I do better, or something like that. Also, for the 3 years of the college, because of some financial issues, I could not travel. Like there are some beautiful places around our college, like Adivre side is there, then Kashedi, and then Ganpatipure, and Jaigarh. All of the beautiful places are there. But because of financial constraint, I could not travel. In the college last year, I hardly went to 1-2 places, and but saying being said that, I would say ki this is the age wherein you should explore much more. You should create all of the memories with your batchmates, with everyone, and with this college, because this time will not come again in your life. This is in the college phase, you are in the cocoon, I would say. In Marathi we say that na satvik word. So this is a typical word I would say for this college, because you are in a really healthy environment. There is no toxicity surrounding you. Your batchmates, your faculty members are really good. But when you will be exposed to the external world, the external world might not be that kind for you, because there is a lot of competition, there is a lot of politics, and there is a lot of other things which you have to face. So to grow more, you have to explore yourself more. Whenever you get a spare time, invest in hobbies, invest in more and more n number of things. What n number of things you can do more? For example, if you can paint, if you are not a painter, is fine, just take a brush or take a pencil and just paint it. If you are not into, not a social, your English is not good, just start group discussion in the whatever the event you are having. But trust me, these things will help you a lot. Be it any career, I'm not suggesting ki UPSC hi kar lo, but even in the private thing, it's very important to have n number of different skills, and that will help you to grow more. Um, so one important thing, one few of the notable memories I remember from the college is like the external tools that were there, that helped me to gain more exposure about what other fields are there. For example, in mechanical, different fields are there. Say HVAC is there, then automobile is there, production engineering is there. So for you to choose your career, whether you are good in design, I'm saying about mechanical, other branches have their own fields. So whether you want A field or B field or C field in your career, or you don't want to do that, you want to do some entrepreneurship business, or you want to go in some other field, better to explore this in these 4 years, because once you decide that in first 3-4 years of the college, it will be better for you to go into that direction wherein you can be a successful in your career. So that is one advice I would like to give you all. That's it, and I am grateful for all the faculty members for being kind to me, for teaching me some of the foundational values along with the academics. All faculty members were really nice, but to name a few, I would like to thank Jadhav ma'am and Kedkar ma'am, who taught us in the first year, and I still remember their engineering mechanics ke lessons and mathematics ke lessons from Kedkar ma'am. Then in mechanical engineering, our all-rounder teacher Savan sir, I am grateful. Also Abhyankar ma'am and Kirkire sir, they were like, I would say, my parents in the academy, because whatever, whenever I used to feel some issue in my career direction or anything, I used to go in their chamber, and I used to talk with them, and after speaking to them, I used to feel better. So thank you for being my like my parents. And Abhyankar ma'am was their mentor, was my mentor in my college last year project. So thank you. I am thankful for you. Also, Yadav sir, our IC engine enthusiast professor. So he used to teach us a lot related to machines, automobiles and everything. And a lot of names are there, but I am not recollecting because of the nostalgic thing. Also the workshop, wherein you learn not only about the workshop or around the lathe machines and things, but this is the place wherein you create memories with your batchmates. So you do all of these stuffs there, including machines, working with the experiments, also doing gossips, chit chats with your friends, and I think this is the time you will remember forever. And take all the memories, create all of the memories in the college, live life to the fullest, do well in the academics, also explore more hobbies, explore traveling and go out with your friends and learn about life rather than only related to the books. I would say only related to books means study books along with the life. And that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Your words were very enlightening and encouraging to all of us. Now, it's time to hear from our today's chief guest, Shri Ravi Pandit sir, co-founder and chairman of KPIT Technologies Limited, whose words of energy will undoubtedly inspire us. It is now my pleasure to call him upon the dais to share his thoughts with us.
Ms. Amrita Kataran, the trustee of O Foundation, Dr. Prasad, Dr. Yadav, Principal Vice Principal, my predecessor speaker, Vasant Dabholkar, the student representative of the dais, proud parents, citizens of Ratnagiri, and my fellow students. It's indeed my pleasure to be here with you this morning. Like my previous speaker, I also feel very nostalgic, and I'll tell you why. For two reasons. I was here way back 17, 18 years ago at the opening of one of the buildings, and I have seen how the college has grown over the years. This academy is the brainchild of a very dear friend of mine, and that makes me nostalgic again. Mr. P.P. Chhabria, affectionately called as PP, was my colleague at the Maratha Chamber, where he was the president and I was the vice president. I was professionally associated with the Phenolics group, and I was also on the board of Phenolics Cables. So I interacted him very closely. You know, he came to India as a migrant, I should say a penniless migrant from Pakistan. He had no benefit of education that all of you and me have. He started from scratch. He was always inquisitive. He was always disciplined. He was always warm. And he wanted to give to the society what he did not get himself, which is formal education. And which is the reason I Hope Foundation and the reason for behind this Phenolics Academy. And he would always often talk to me about what he wanted. And as Amrita mentioned, you know, the qualities of the heart, head and hand. How do you make a person a good social contributor, making him a leader with a head and a heart and a hand? And that was his vision, which has been very aptly and vigorously followed by his daughter, Aruna, again a dear friend of mine. And it's indeed my pleasure, therefore, to be back here, and it makes me nostalgic just as Vasant did made to you. It's a pleasure to be here for this Utopia as well as the brainwaves. And I was very happy to see the kind of progress that the institution has made. And you know, I was on the journey from the airport to here, I was talking to Dr. Prasad about his 30-year journey at the college. And how the college has grown. And it was my pleasure to read verb issues for this year and last year. And I saw the exceptional achievements of this college. I heard a bit about them, just now. But you know, the kind of ranking that the college has got nationally in this region and in the Bombay University, the academic rankings, the rankings that the professors have got for all their projects, the exceptional performances in Purushottam Karandak. You know, for a Punekar, Purushottam Karandak is like, you can't go beyond that. So the excellent performance of the college in that is also, you know, is a testimony to the fact that the college looks after not only the qualities of the head but also the heart, because you know, for art you need heart. And so I was very happy to see that. I was happy to see the various top student awards. I was also happy to see the placement of the students. And Dr. Prasad was telling me about where the students are, like almost 25% of the students are abroad, the rest of the students are in Mumbai, Pune and the regions. And we of course have an exceptional student, you know, here, Mr. Davokar, which is, I'm sure, you know, every school is very proud of the student. And you know what do? You actually get raw material and you turn them into good citizens. And you know, I'm sure that the college is very proud about what it is doing. I was happy to see the lot of multiple seminars and internal competitions. One comment that Dr. Prasad made, you know, he said while we were talking on the dais here, is that a large number of students come from families where there has been no college education in the earlier generations. And I want to tell something here. You know, in KPIT, we run something called KPIT STEM dialogues. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics. And what we like to do and what we do is to call world's best known people for a fireside chat with me to talk about where they came from, why did they do what they are doing in their area of science. These are all science guys, or engineers, or technologists. How did they choose this career? How did they achieve the height? And what do they see in their areas of work which should excite students to get there? So we have been talking to people like, you know, one of the persons, see now as you know, the big revolution is clean energy. And so solar cells is a big area, you know, it has changed the world dramatically. Almost 70% of the solar cells seen anywhere in the world have come from the technologies developed by one Australian scientist. One Australian scientist. The other big renewable energy is wind. Again, a very large number of windmills are based on the design of one scientist from Denmark. We also interviewed, you know, C++, those of you who are from the field of computer science, is a very sturdy, very well-known language. So I interviewed the person who founded, who created C++, and some others. And one common theme in all of them was that they were the first persons in their family to go to a college. Their parents barely had completed their school. And they all came from small villages. So the point I want to drive is a message to all of you who come from small families where parents have not been educated, is that the future is yours. Because you are looking at world with ambition, you want to do something different, and you are not constrained by many generations of formal education. So those of you who are the first from their families to get into education, remember this, that you are coming from a family which has no educational background is an asset and not a liability. And I am so glad to see so many of you here coming from that area. Talking about the students or your current status, you know, this year or in the next 3 or 4 years, you will graduate and you will get into the world. You will get into the work in India. And I must say that this is probably the most extraordinary opportunity, the most extraordinary time for anybody to be an Indian and for anybody to be an Indian in his 20s. Because among the more developed countries in the world, India is the only young country Do you know that the Chinese population is going down year after year? The European population has been going down year after year for 10 years. The Korean population has been, all rich nations, the Japanese population, the Korean population, they have been all declining over the last decade or so. India is the only country in the world which has a vibrant population, young population. It's the only country in the world which is, despite such a large size, is growing so rapidly. You know, the fourth largest economy, the third largest economy, and one of these days in your lifetimes, probably India will be the largest economy in the world. And the economy is made by the youngsters. So you have a possibility of contributing to that making of the new India. And I'll talk about what that entails, but this much I should say, that this is an extraordinary opportunity. While there are opportunities, there are also challenges. See, most of the opportunities come disguised as challenges. Most of the opportunities come disguised as challenges. To me, the challenge is a challenge of ecology. And those of the senior people who are sitting here, they would have noticed how nature has changed, even in places like this over the last 2 decades. We see change in the weather, rapid changes in the weather. We see changes in the forest. We see changes in wildlife. And all of that is in one sense a challenge because we have to sustain it. But on the other hand, it's an opportunity because there is much that can be done in the years to come about that. And I think that's an area where a lot of new careers will happen. A lot of new jobs will come. If you were to look at anything in life, if you were to look at life in general, I look at it as a triangle with 3 vertices. 3 ends. There is energy. Whether it is a tree or a dog or a cat or a human being or actually a machine made by a human being, it has just 3 components finally. It has energy, which gets it moving. It has materials, which is like a scaffolding, which holds it together. In us, it's the bone and the skin and the vessels and all that. In a tree, it is the trunk and the leaves. In a machine, it is the mechanical part, the electronic parts. So the second thing is materials. And the third thing is intelligence. So every living thing or every man-made machine composes of 3 things. Energy, materials, and intelligence. And each of these areas present an enormous scope. Present an enormous scope for all of you to work in. First, energy. I don't have to talk about it because renewable energy, clean energy is extremely vital for our future. How can you come up with different forms of energy? Not just solar, not just wind, but waves, nuclear, geothermal, space. All these are opportunities where you can generate clean, renewable energy. And it presents phenomenal openings for youngsters to do some different work. Coming to materials, humanity needs materials, so we mine. We mine, we melt, we farm, and we use those materials. While doing all of that, we destroy or we damage Earth. So can we do something to make that usage of materials renewable? Can you come up with materials which are light, which last longer, which can be recycled, which can be reused time and again, and which when left in the world, in the environment, don't damage the environment? So how can we do away with, say, the materials like plastic? Or if we use them, how do we make them more recyclable, usable, etc.? And whatever other materials that we use, can we make them in such a way that they can be reused? So material sciences, to me, is an extraordinary opportunity. And I am sure many of you will find opportunities in that area. Whether it is material sciences or biology, it's all creation of new materials. The third and possibly the most important thing is intelligence. I can't imagine anyone in this audience who hasn't heard of artificial intelligence. So, intelligence involves seeing things or sensing things, understanding what those things are, coming out with patterns in what you see, making judgments about it. For example, if you are talking about the intelligence in a car, that is something that I know a little bit about because our company works in that area. Nowadays, a car can see because it has sensors. It has radar, it has camera. It can identify the objects. So if a car sees something, it knows that this is a tree and not a dog. That this is a human being and not a cow. Okay. So it understands an object. It sees the patterns. It knows that if there is a tree, it will not move. If there is a dog, in all chances, it will move. If he's a man, I'm sure it will move. Okay. So it understands the patterns. It understands what's the next thing that it will do. It remembers a lot. Okay. Last time, when I saw an elderly person cross the street, I recognized that an elderly person walks a little more slowly. So if the person is crossing the road, I need to go slowly. So understanding that pattern, and from the memory is an important function. So keeping something in memory, fetching it from the memory, applying it in some way is all a form of intelligence, which we take for granted because since we were born, we have been taught that, we have been taught what is it, why is it that you don't touch some pot which is on a gas stove. We understand that. Okay. We understand how do we walk so that we don't fall. So all this intelligence now is also coming in machines. And it's a revolution of intelligence. So whether it is energy, whether it is materials, or whether it is intelligence, extraordinary changes happening in the world to come. And all of them provide an opportunity for the young generation to make their careers, to make the world better, richer, safer, and cleaner. And that is really the opportunity in front of you. And whenever I speak to students, quite often I am asked, what is going to happen to me in the world of artificial intelligence? And what is it that I am going to need to succeed in that? There is no doubt that artificial intelligence coupled with robotics is going to displace some people. They are from their current work. There is no doubt about that. But there is actually also no doubt that it will create more opportunities. So it's like this. There is a famous economic law, and I don't remember the name of the author of that law. The expression of that law is that, for example, you are consuming diesel or petrol. Okay. If the diesel prices go down, the chances are that you will use the car more. Okay. The chances are that you will use the car more. It's not that your expense will go down, it's that your usage will go up. It's going to be the same thing when it comes to artificial intelligence. So currently, you may be using artificial for your chat GPT or something. Very shortly, you will use it in different areas, and it will come to a time where you will use intelligence in agriculture, you will use it in transportation, you will use it in manufacturing. In all these areas, it would be used. But it would create opportunities. It would create opportunities for those who have, in my opinion, 3 strengths. And these are the strengths that all of us have to build now. One is critical thinking. I run a software company. There was a time that there were opportunities for coding in our company. The opportunities for coding will be gone in the next 5 years because computers will do coding on their own. But critical thinking, what is it that a particular application needs, is not something that will come out of AI. That critical thinking has to come from us. And and what does critical thinking mean? It means observation, it means deciding the objective, it means thinking about the different options and finding out the right option. So you need critical thinking. Secondly, you need good expression, clarity of expression. Because finally expression is the result of your thoughts. So if you can think clearly, you can express clearly. So how do you have good expression? Third, and very importantly, how do you have creativity? Because finally, every solution calls for a creative thinking. And not always you will get it from the AI. If you ask a question to AI, it will score all, it will go through all its memory and think about what has been done by others. But it may not do what nobody has done before. And doing that is creativity. I believe that in these 4 years of your work here, you will learn critical thinking, you will learn good expression, and you will learn creativity. And all the work that is being done here in art and culture, to me, is really building a foundation for creativity. So I would like to thank you for giving me an opportunity to be here and sharing my thoughts with you. I must say I thoroughly enjoyed the stalls, the areas that I saw, the Chalukyas and the Pallavas, and I enjoyed the art that we saw. I would love to see more technology next time when I'm here. I don't know when. So, and I don't know whether our academy participate in that. In KPIT, we run something called KPIT Sparkle. It's a competition amongst engineering and science students. And we give broad arena of work in which we are looking for innovative thinking. And we give problem statements, and the students come out with their solutions. Every year, between 18 to 20,000 students across the country appear. 18 to 20,000 students from 600 colleges, from like 22 states every year. The best prize is 10 lakhs or so. So it's not, for a college student, it's not trivial at all. Or I think for anybody, it is not trivial at all. So I would look forward to more students, registrations from FAMT, and that is for promoting technology for the betterment of the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Friends, we are now moving into one of the most anticipated highlights of the day, a moment where we applaud the pinnacle of excellence. It's time for the Academic Merit and Scholarship Awards. We are here to celebrate the tireless dedication and intellectual brilliance of our top achievers. To recognize their persistent efforts, I most respectfully request Principal Kaushal Prasad sir to take the stage and announce the honors.
Honorable President, Chief Guest, distinguished guest of honor, all dignitaries, parent, faculty, staff and students. Good morning once again. We now move on to a much awaited segment wherein we acknowledge, celebrate the academic and other achievement of students and faculty members. Our beloved founder president, late Sri P.P. Chavaria sir, instituted a chairman cash prize to recognize and encourage the student who secured top position in first year engineering at FAMT. I now request Amrita Madam to hand over the chairman cash prize of rupees 20,000 for securing the highest mark in first year engineering in academy for year 2024-25. And the award goes to Ponkari Maria Mazhar. Please come forward. She has scored 9.51 on a scale of 10. Thank you, madam. Late Srimati Mohini P. Chavaria Award is meant to encourage a student who achieved first rank in Bachelor of Engineering examination in each branch of engineering and MCA. Now I request our chief guest, Dr. S.V. Ravi Pandit sir, to hand over these awards. The first award goes to Mr. Davaskar Riza Ibrahim. please come forward. From Infotech branch, she has scored 9.81 out of 10. And she is gold medalist in information technology in Mumbai University. A big round of applause for her. Then the next is from CSE, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning branch. Joshi Disha Hemant, she has scored 9.75 out of 10. She also is gold medalist in AIML in Mumbai University. A big round of applause for her. The next is Kaji Miswa Muzaffar from Mechanical branch, 9.35 out of 10. She is second in Mechanical Engineering in Mumbai University. A big round of applause for her. Thank you, sir. Now I request our guest of honor, Mr. Basant Dabholkar, to hand over the next set of awards. From MCA, Chauhan Pranay Sarad, who has scored 9.34 out of 10, is first in FAMT. Please come forward to receive Srimati Mohini P. Chavaria Award. From Electrical Engineering, Gitesh Subham Arun, please come forward to receive the award. From Electronics and Telecommunication, Narsule Tanya Sudan, please come forward. She got 8.88 out of 10. From Chemical, Madkesh Ravani Suhas, please come forward. Thank you, sir. In Mumbai University, there are total 68 affiliated engineering colleges. Among those engineering colleges coming in university as rank number 1 and rank number 2 is certainly very noteworthy and a great achievement. I have already announced 2 gold medalists and 1 second rank from mechanical engineering. There are few more students who came in top 5. We will also felicitate them. Now I request Amrita Madam to felicitate these students who have come in top 5 in Mumbai University. Agni Purva Deepak from CSE AIML. She came second in AIML in Mumbai University. Her CGPI is 9.59. Kokankar Dev Datta from AIML, please come forward. He scored 9.55 and his rank is 3. So first, second and third in AIML branch is from our institution. Third, even fourth. Enaji Sweta Avdut, please come forward. She scored 9.52 and is fourth in Mumbai University in AIML branch. Parthe Jayesh Sudhir from Mechanical Engineering. He is at university rank number 5 in Mechanical Engineering in University of Mumbai. He scored 9.17. Big round of applause for him. Thank you, madam. There are total 11 students from Phenolics Academy who are in top 20 in different branch of engineering in Mumbai University. This is a great achievement. My heartiest congratulations to all these students. Now scholarships to academically bright students. Our founder chairman, late Sri P.P. Chavaria sir, our president, Dr. Aruna M. Katara madam, and the management have an exceptional philosophy and urge to continuously contribute to the society by ensuring that deserving students shall not be deprived of education merely because of their financial needs. Every year management offers Hope Foundation scholarship to academically bright but financially hard-pressed from the society, from the academy who do not receive any other scholarship from any other agency. Now I request Amrita madam to hand over these scholarships. First, Mr. Bagel Prachi Pramod Kumar from BE Electrical, and a scholarship amount of rupees 10,000 is given to her. Golwankar Shriya Umesh from TEXTC. And a scholarship of rupees 10,000 is also given to her. Kedekar Susan Sadanand from BEIT, and a scholarship of rupees 10,000 is also given to him. Mongal Abdul Rahman Saeed, thank you, madam. Now I request our guest of honor, Mr. Basant Dabholkar, to hand over a few of these scholarships in the form of fee waiver. There are some students who find difficult to pay fee, and to such students we waive off their fees. Taking name of all those students, this year such 16 students partially we have waived off the fee. Taking name of all such students practically would be very difficult here. Accordingly, few students I would be calling, rest would be given letter of fee waiver in the office. Their name would be shared. First is Mr. Soham Sauratkar, FEIT. He has been given a fee waiver of 17,061 rupees. from first year IT. He is son of our own support staff. Abhay Bayangade from FT Mechanical. His fee is also waived off. Besides this, there are 16 more students. Thank you, sir. Besides this, there are 16 more students who have been given partial fee waiver, and a total scholarships and fee waiver this year given to students are 8,43,000 rupees. Now the most awaited award, which is Best Sport Person Award, Male, Female and Best Student Award. I request our Chief Guest, Dr. S.B. Ravi Pandit sir, to hand over this set of awards. Best Sport Person Female Award goes to Bagel Prachi. Please come forward. Best Sport Person Award Male goes to Mr. Savan Suvankar. And now the Best Student Award. Any guess from a student? Best Student Award. The award goes to Mr. Giri Prasad K. Thank you, sir. Next, we would be celebrating a student achievement in the area of technical knowledge, sports, and cultural activities. I request our guest of honor, Mr. Vasant Dabolkar, to felicitate our young achievers. First is Shravani Madhav Joshi and Madhav Girish Sawant received the Best Paper Award at ISTE Global TechCon 2026. Please come forward to receive the appreciation letter. Rifat Fakir Mohammad Solkar stood among top 2% candidate in the NPTEL online course in programming in Java across India. Sariq Wahid Solkar stood among top 5% candidate in NPTEL online course programming in Java. There were total 26,200 participants. Among them, these have come in top 2% and 5%. Prasad Narayan Patke, BEIT, won bronze medal in Best Actor at 58th Mumbai University Youth Festival final round, and the Jury Choice Acting Award and cash prize also he received at Lok Satta Lokantika One Act Play competition organized by Lok Satta. Part Paranjpe, Electrical secured University third rank in instrumental at the 58th Mumbai University Youth Festival. This time FAMT created history at the grand final of Purushottam Karandak competition by winning the Best One Act Play Award. I invite two representatives of the FAMT drama team to receive the honor. Yes, please come forward. A big round of applause for them and to the entire team. Gayatri Sinde received the Acting Excellence Award for her outstanding performance in one act play in prestigious Purushottam Karandak at Pune. Thank you, sir. Now we will felicitate the faculty and staff who have achieved success in the field of academics, research, NPTEL and other certificate courses. I request Amrita Madam to give initial few sets of award. This year, Dr. Saurav Srikant Atle sir completed PhD in electronics and telecommunication. Please come on a stage. Mr. Dhananjay Sarath Pavaskar, our networking person, completed his graduation in electronics and telecommunication. Thank you, madam. Now I request our chief guest, Dr. S.P. Ravi Pandit sir, to felicitate the faculty who published books and books chapter. Professor Dr. Vinayak Varadi, he published 2 e-books. He got 2 patents granted this year, 2 copyrights and 4 Scopus Index journal paper he published. I request him to come on stage and receive the acknowledgement. Professor Dr. Gitanjali Sawant, she also published 2 e-books and also came among 1% topper out of 50,282 participants. She was among top 1% in the NPTEL Faculty Development Program on Internet of Things. Professor Vaman Parulekar, he published 1 book and 2 copyrights. Please come on stage to receive our acknowledgement. Yogesh Gazmal, who published one Scopus Index book chapter, one patent, and one copyright. Please come on stage. Professor Sujay Mainkar, who published one index book chapter in Scopus, is in the area of entitled role of artificial intelligence in customer experience enhancement. Thank you. It's time to felicitate now who have successfully registered patent and copyrights. I request Mr. Basant Davolkar ji to please give away next set of awards. Professor Aditya Kaji, one design patent, one copyright, and one Springer journal publication. She had during last 1 year in the area of cloud computing devices. Now, Professor Dr. Sasikant S. Goilkar and Professor Dr. Suhasini S. Goilkar, who have published this patent together, I call both of them to come on a stage and receive the acknowledgement. Professor Dr. Suhasini S. Goilkar, madam, also has published one Scopus publication. Professor Dr. Jain J. Mane, who published one patent in a smart attendance system with biometric and face recognition. Please come forward. Professor Dr. Sandeep Chawda sir and Professor Milind Tagare sir, who has published one patent together in IoT-based parking management system. I request both of them to please come on a stage and please not there. Okay, thank you. Professor Sudhir Vamne sir and Professor Dr. Aswant Kumar Sharma sir, who has published two patents together in Wi-Fi control classroom audio system and a smart obstacle detection system. Please come forward on stage to receive our acknowledgement. Professor D. Rajesh Kumar, who has published one patent in testing panel of transformer and testing bench of all electrical equipments. Please come forward to receive our acknowledgement and appreciation. Professor Dr. Milind Yadav, Vice Principal, one copyright and one Scopus indexed journal publication he has. Thank you, sir. The next set of awards are for those who have published journal in research paper of repute. Those who have published in either a Scopus Index journal or Web of Science, we will felicitate them. I request Amrita Madam to please give these next sets of awards. Professor Sasank S. Tole, he has published one research paper in a Scopus Index journal. Professor Mahadev Naik, he has published two research papers in a Scopus Index journals. Professor Sodhan Mayekar, who has published one research paper in a Scopus and one Web of Science Index journal. He also received Best Paper Award at the International Conference organized by NIT Hamirpur, Himachal Pradesh. Professor Harsada Salvi Madam, who is in top 2% in NPTEL courses in the area of research methodology and cryptography. Professor Rahul P. Purekar, who is in top 2% topper with the light gold plus among 3,700 candidates in the area of deep learning from IIT Ropar. Professor Sachin Gurav, who is among top 2% in NPTEL courses exam for courses building energy system and auditing. Thank you, madam. Today we have felicitated students for their academic, cultural and other achievements. Along with students, faculty for their academic achievements, for their achievements in the area of patent, book publishing and everything. This is remarkable. I request a big round of applause for all students and faculty who has been awarded today. Our staff member from students from workshop helps us in many activities which we do within campus. Let it be carpentry, let it be many other activities. On this occasion, we felicitate them also. This felicitation is in the form of appreciation letter and cash award. To receive the honor, I call upon Sri Rajendra Vasant Uttekar, Senior Technical Assistant from workshop. Sri Deepak Yaswant Mistri, a skilled assistant. And Sri Avinash Anand Lingayat from workshop. Thank you, sir. With this, we come to an end of annual prize and scholarship distribution. This felicitation is a testament to the dedication and hard work that each one of you has shown. As we applaud the accomplishment today, let this be a stepping stone towards greater milestone in your academic and professional lives. I again congratulate to all the recipients of the awards and recognition. I take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to our management, dignitaries, faculty, members, staff and parents for their inspiring and unwavering support. Before I take leave, I would also like to appreciate all the students who have worked relentlessly and very hard over the last 2 weeks to make this event happen. I wholeheartedly appreciate their effort, entire prize distribution team of faculty, and at the backstage the students who are relentlessly coordinating in providing all the prizes, all the support. A big round of applause for all these students. I wish you next 2 days as very enjoying, memorable, have fun, have discipline. Thank you.
Thank you, Principal Sir. I extend my heartiest congratulations to all who are honored with academic merit and prizes. Now, as we come to the final segment of today's event, I humbly request Vice Principal Yadav Sir to express our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to all the dignitaries who have honored us with their presence at today's inaugural ceremony.
Thank you, Anushka. Thank you, Jidna. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Ravi Pandit, Chairman and Co-founder, KPIT Technologies, Pune. Guest of honor, Mr. Vasanta Dabolkar, Deputy Collector and STO, North Goa. President of today's function, Ms. Amrita Katara Ma'am, Managing Trustee, Hope Foundation, Dr. Kaushal Prasad, Principal, Phenolics Academy. Student representatives for UTOPIA and Brainwaves 2K26, distinguished invitees, parents, alumni, faculty members, staff and all my dear students. It's very good morning to one and all. It's indeed a privilege and a matter of pride for me to propose the vote of thanks for today's function. First and foremost, I sincerely would like to thank Mr. Dr. Sri Ravi Pandit sir. Sir, this is your second visit to FMT campus and that itself makes this event truly special for all of us. We are truly delighted to have you with us on this occasion, and on behalf of Team FMT, I wholeheartedly thank you for accepting our invitation, taking time out of your busy schedule and gracing this function. Thank you so much. I also would like to express my special thanks to Mr. Vasanta Dabolkar. It is often said that we do not thank a family member in a family function as a guest, but still you are integral part of FMT family. Your visit to FMT campus feels more like homecoming than just a formal visit. Your remarkable achievement in India's toughest UPSC examination has already made us all proud, and your presence today will certainly inspire all our students to work hard to achieve their dream career. So once again, on behalf of FMT, I thank you for accepting our invitation and being present here to grace this particular function. We owe our deepest gratitude to Dr. Aruna M. Katara Madam and Ms. Amrita Katara Madam for their unwavering support. Ma'am, each visit of yours to FMT campus inspires us to work hard to achieve the goals and vision of our beloved founder, President Hope Foundation and President Phenolics, late Sri Prahlad P. Chhabria sir. I also sincerely thank Dr. Kaushal Prasad for his continuous guidance and support in making this event successful. My appreciation also goes to Professor Dr. D.D. Joshi and Professor Darshana Bapat, faculty in charge UTOPIA. Professor Miss Swapnali Teli and Spruha Atle, faculty in charge for Brainwaves 2K26, Registrar Mr. G.D. Targavkar and his admin team and the entire organizing team of Utopia and Brainwaves 2K26 for their meticulous planning which ensures smooth conduction of this event. Special thanks to invited guest. Today we have Dr. K.L. Asnare with us. We have dignitaries from Finolex as well. So special thanks to them. Special thanks to parents, alumni, members of media for your gracious presence. Thank you all for making this inaugural ceremony a grand success. Thank you. Wishing you a great day ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. I also extend my gratitude to each and every one of you for maintaining the decorum and attention throughout the program. With the permission of the chair, I now declare that the formal inauguration program is concluded. We kindly request that you all remain in your seats until our dignitaries have departed from the venue. And as per the instructions received, all the first year students should proceed for their IKS arrangements further. All the faculty members are requested to gather in C1 by 6 and all other students may proceed for high tea in our canteen. Thank you everyone. Have a great day ahead.